Hello champions, we got a brand new character to preview. This time it is Montez for the Street Profits. So as you can see, he is an acrobat. We have a look at his coach ability. At 9,000, black moves that deal damage will deal 10% more damage, and black move that destroy gem will destroy one more gem. He has links obviously with the Street Profits, which is blue move that deal damage will deal 50% more damage, which you'll see is a big deal for him. And Modern Era, which is gems do 5% more damage. No other gear. So, first moveset we're going to have a look at is the default moveset. The one that you would have at 1 star. It is from the Evans. 12 MP blue move. Finisher deals 240,000 damage and gain 5 yellow MP. Springboard crossbody, 8 MP purple move, deal 40k damage and gain 11 blue MP. And the DDT, 5 MP yellow move, deal 12.7k damage and gain 7 purple MP. So basically, you use the yellow, it fills the purple fills the blue, and the blue pins and fills the yellow to do that next turn as well. Trainers, we're going to be using Akam to start with more yellow. We're going to use Sami Zayn so that blue move do an extra 45% damage. You could also use Darren Young, he does the same. You could use Piper, which would give 20 or 23%, I think 23% to all 3 moves, but I mean, you don't need a math degree to understand that getting 45% out of 200 and something K is better than getting an extra 20% at 40 and 12k. I mean, with that, we put in also Hall of Fame Honky Tonk Man for an extra 20% on blue move, and I put also Otis with an extra 10% on blue move damage, and that brings our finisher at a whooping 420k damage. That is a lot. That is a hell of a lot. Also, if I add Gooker, he would be a better choice than Otis, but I don't. So, all right, let's do this. We're gonna go versus Gargano. Obviously, Gargano is gonna be pimped out. He has 43% resistance on all gem and 18% on all moves. I got 10% more health, 10% more damage on gems, 10% less damage from all color move, 20% health. Start with 3 MP and match +2, and that's it. We don't have class advantage. I didn't bother to get someone that we have class advantage so that the gem equal up, because none of his damage comes from gem anyway. So let's do this. Alright, so yellow move, fills the purple, fills the blue, and the blue, which is down to 376,000 instead of 420 with his resistance. Still does half his health. And he couldn't even kick out of that. Had he kicked out of it, we would have done all 3 moves on the next turn as well. That's strong. Alright, let's have a look at something else. Alright, if you thought the previous moveset was nasty, well, Montez says hold my beer, or actually hold my red cup, because this one is freaking nuts. Alright, it is the rollover leaping clothesline, 11 MP blue move. Finisher deals 71.8k damage and deal 188,000 bleed damage to your opponent for 2 turns and pin the opponent. Standing dropkick, 8 MP blue move, deal 39.3k damage and deal 94,000 bleed damage to your opponent for 2 turns. And a standing moonsault, 5 MP yellow move, deal 12.7k damage and gain 9 blue MP. Yes, this is 2 bleed moves. Ouch. Trainers for that. Akam to start with 4 more MP of yellow. Seth Rollins' shield for 66% more bleed damage. Guersan for 25% more bleed damage. And we're going to keep HTM Hall of Fame for the extra 20% damage on blue move since we got 2 of them. And it's going to make a higher damage finisher. And hopefully we'll be able to get all 2 turns of that bleed during the pin. Because that, I mean, if you just take that 66 and that 25%, on the bleed, that is one bleed of 360,000 and one of 180. That's like 540k damage, I think. So 540,000 damage per turn for 2 turns. So if he doesn't kick out on the first, that already cost him 550. Well, he's gonna get over 1 million on that pin. That's freaking nuts. And I mean, there's no bleed resist. I mean, there's a bleed resist belt that is like super rare. But other than that, I mean, you can't equip anything to reduce that. So, well, we'll see. Sorry. Now, the only thing I'm afraid with this moveset is that the finisher is not going to hit for enough to keep him down. Because it is not a lot to get out of. He's going to be dead after if he gets out of, but then I got nothing to pin him. Unless I can generate a cascade, but we'll see, it might be enough. All his health is going to go now. But he kicked out. That's what I was afraid of. I mean, he's dead after, so I can just do the finisher again and he's gone. And there you go. And that's pretty OP. All right, let's have a look at something else. All right, last moveset we're gonna have a look at is gonna be kind of an hybrid of the last two. Basically, we're gonna be keeping everything we just saw in the previous moveset, but we're gonna be replacing the finisher that did the 200k bleed by the previous finisher, which is from the Heavens. 12 MP blue move finisher deals 240k damage and gain 5 yellow MP. This is gonna help. Obviously, we're gonna do a lot less bleed damage there, but we're gonna kind of do almost the equivalent with the damage of the finisher, but it's gonna reload or yellow moves, so it should help recycle things and prevent issues with pinning. We'll see if it's actually better. We're going to keep the exact same trainers, which are Accam for more yellow and Set for more bleed damage, Carry for more bleed, and HTM for more blue move damage. Basically, HTM giving 20 extra kind of offset the 18 mitigation that he has. So let's try this. Might be easier to recycle with this. Right, let's get our blue. Let's put the bleed. And it's still 180,000 bleed. Let's do the finisher. First bleed. Second bleed. He kicked out, but he doesn't have much health left. Okay, let's get our blue. Unfortunately, we're one short for the finisher. We're lucky with the board. We got an extra turn right there. Actually, we were too short with the finisher. And he's bleeding out. But this works well too. So that is pretty much it for Montez Ford. Let me just show you the 7th move that we haven't used, which is the purple 2, I believe. So the Enziguri, which is a 2 MP purple move, deal 2.3k damage and decrease the damage of all your opponent's gem by 33% for 2 total turns. This includes both your turns and your opponent's turns. So that's definitely more situational. Maybe if you're fighting someone that has really strong gem damage or in attack, or I don't see it fitting really well, especially when we saw 3 really solid movesets right there. So that's it, guys. Really strong character getting released today. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G out. Ciao.